So here we are again, practicing our chords. Well done you for logging in today and making yourself do this hard work. It is really hard, and but it is really worth it. Once you get good at chords, all of a sudden people think, oh my goodness man, you're so good. Even if you're doing really easy stuff, they don't need to know. Shut up here and stop talking. I want you to practice doing this, all right? I'm gonna play my G chord. I'm gonna strum it. I'm gonna lift all my fingers off, just a little bit, and I'm gonna hover over where they need to go to make a G. I'm going to see if I can put them all back down again as a one, as a oneer, as a little unit, all jumping back on together. And I'll strum it again. So you're going to put your fingers down and just a fraction of a second later, strum the chord. Because if you strum too soon, before the fingers get down, you get that. You don't want that. So not moving your fingers very far away from the frets at all, and not spreading out and coming all out of shape, because then when you put them down you'll get something like that. They need to stay over the frets that they're going to do for whichever chord you're practicing. So let's practice G a couple more times and then we'll practice it with the other chords as well. Alright, here we go. So G. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sort of putting it down and just before I have to do the strum. One more of them. So strum, off, back on. Let's move to D. Try our D chords now. Ready? Get it ready. 1, 2, 3, and. Doing that moving all together and being accurate, but that's what you got to get good at. So let's do a bit of work on that. One more of them. Off just a little bit. Let's try C add 9. So get that ready. 1, 2, 3, and. So the idea is I just lift off and they're just hovering over the frets they're going to go back down on. So it's really making you think about what frets are my fingers going to cover, what do I have to hold down. Okay, and it's hard when you're doing chords because there's 4 or 3 fingers that you have to think about. This is why I'm encouraging you to just lift off just enough and start developing muscle memory. So, because if you come out of position, that's training your muscles in your hands to do something else that you don't want them to do. So train them to just come off and stay in that sort of whatever the chord shape is. I don't know if there's any science in this or not. I've just, there must be some truth in what I'm saying because this works. Okay, so let's practice again. We're going to go G, then we're going to go C add 9, then we're going to do D, and then I'll leave you in peace. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together. Let's try C add 9. Here we go. And then let's try D. Okay, so you can practice that and see if you can get a bit faster. See if you can get up to that kind of speed. Just on, off, on, off, on. But don't go so fast it starts to sound horrible. Okay, it's always got to be correct, so go for niceness over fastness. Just a little warm-up you can do. It's a nice way of just easing into your practice. You can do that for like a minute. All right then, have a good day.